Hey, Shalom. Shalom. Kaloyim, Wahawala, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Wahara Kawadash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Yahbashim Yahshai Barakyah, Dabana to the apostles, Shalom to the Malakim, Shalom to the Akwathium, Shiaki Labanam, man. You see this illustration on the screen right here, stolen lands, all right? Now, you see that say Amerigo Vespucci and Leo Scypherios Africanus. These lands right here is called after these Edomites. When you go in the scriptures, Edom, Esau, Edom, all right? And these so-called white people amongst us, Esau, Edom is their forefather, all right? So they're Edomites of the Bible. So these people right here on the screen will be considered Edomites, because when you say white person, that's a self-proclaimed title, meaning pure, better than everybody else, man. There's no such thing as white people, and there's no such thing as black people. Our people are different shades of brown, all right? You got light brown, you got dark brown, all the way until you're light brown, all right? So you see this on here, it says stolen lands, all right? Because these people actually stole these lands, all right? So-called Africa, the so-called North America, and so-called South America, you know what I'm saying, was stolen. And these people put their names on it, all right? So America comes from this guy here, Amerigo Vespucci. America Vespucci. And this guy here, Leo Scipio Africanus, Africanus, all right? These lands is not called that, actually. But these devils took and stole the lands and named it after themselves. Like, wherever you at, if you from the East Coast to the West Coast, down south to the Midwest, you're going to see streets named after these people. You got holidays named after these people. And this is how you know the scriptures ain't lying and it's talking about them. This right here, Psalms 49 and 11, right? What I say, 49 and 11, I'm tripping. Oh, it is, I'm tripping. 49 and 11. Psalms 49 and 11. 49 and 11. All right, this what this say. Let me go ahead and highlight it. Psalms 49 and 11. It's a lot, man. All right. So the inward thought. So this is what they thinking in their head. The inward thought that their houses shall continue forever. That's what they think. They think this place is gonna be America forever. All right. They think where they at and how it is now. They think this gonna last forever. I talked to one of the Marines, or one of them, talking about America not gonna lose in World War III. You know what I'm saying? That's a proud statement, because all societies fell once, man. Egypt fell, Rome fell, Greece fell, Medes and the Persians fell. Nothing lasts forever. When you read the book of Ecclesiastes, it tells you everything have a season. You know what I'm saying? So saying America is not gonna lose in this war, you lost your mind. All right, because America never really had a war touch this soil before. And you got Russia with Vladimir Putin, you got North Korea with Kim Jong-un, you got South Korea, you got all these places that America used to bully. Now they got armor now they got Marines and military. When you go to the scriptures, it says, let the weak say I'm strong. Because the other nations like China and all these other places, when they dropped Little Man and Fat Boy on them people and blew up their shit, they ain't had that power like they got now. But I bet you America not gonna do the same thing they did to Japan, China, like they did before, because Japan and China got that heat now. You hear me? Japan, China, all these people got military sources now. All right, and look what America doing. America, Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe, he giving billions and billions of dollars away to Ukraine, man. This dude gave them people over what, 20 billion, 70 billion dollars. And there's people that's here homeless, no houses, no food, no nothing, man. You got people still begging. Where you get this money from to give to the Ukrainian people? You know how many so-called black people, so-called Mexican, so-called Native American people that's in poverty right now with no food, living in reservation, living under a tent under the bridge. You know how many so-called West Indians people that's poor and that's in this American bundle right now that's in America. But this dude can send $20 billion to these Edomites over there, man. That's how you know how they rock, you hear? The inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. So they think after they die, their grandchildren, children gonna take over this place. No, it ain't gonna go like that, man. That's a whole dud right there, you hear me? So the Lord is about to take these people out of rulership and give it to us, because it's our time now. We about to get something way better than reparations, man. You hear me? Because reparations still don't justify the fact that they put us in hardcore captivity and we still in it. You know what I'm saying? So it says the inward thought that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call the lands after their own names. You know? Thomas Jefferson Street, Abraham Lincoln Avenue, America, Afrikaners, Africa. These people steal everything and put their name on it, man. Nevertheless, man being in honor abideth not. He is like the beasts that perish. All right, so this beast about to perish and get taken out of rulership, man. But look, this is why they have, I'm going to get Job 9:24. This is what Job 9:24 say. The earth is giving it, this Job 9:24, the earth is giving it to the hand of the wicked. Who's the hand of the wicked? The so-called white man ruling the planet right now, and he don't even know what the hell he doing. He destroying everything. He destroyed the water. Once he stole the land from the Native American Indians, my ancestors, when he took the land, he polluted the waters. He destroyed all the buffalo. He tried to knock us off, you hear me? He tried to knock us off, but we still here. All right, the scripture said that was going to happen, but it said the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof, right? Because he took down a real Messiah image, which is a so-called black man. The Messiah is a so-called black man with woolly hair, who is an austere man, who's serious, you hear me? And who had a garment down to his feet and girds about the paps with a golden girdle. You know what I'm saying? Our Messiah, our big brother, you know, the only begotten. He covered that image up, and all the apostles and prophets and all that. He covered all those faces up with white images and put up himself. When people talk about Jesus Christ here, they mean a guy named Caesar Borgia. Look this up. Caesar Borgia. And they replaced it and replaced the real Messiah and put up a Edomite image of a so-called white man. You know what I'm saying? So it says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? All right? And that's a question. If he ain't the so-called white man, then who is the wicked? Now you got people who are wicked, but who is the wicked this is talking about? It's not talking about the so-called Chinese man. It's not talking about the so-called Arab. It's not talking about the so-called Japanese. It's not talking about the so-called African. It's talking about the so-called white man. They're ruling the planet. They're destroying the atmosphere, threshosphere, the ground, the soil, the fruits, the vegetables. They're coming out with new, what that is, 3D printed fish, man. What the hell is that? 3D printed steak. They shooting the animals and the chickens up with so much steroids, trying to make them bigger. And when you go to Popeyes and you say, "Give me a breast," if I had a time machine and I can go back in the 1995, you remember? If I can go back to 1995 or whatever, and come back to this day with some, come from the future and go back to the past with a thing of chicken, you're gonna see the chicken is 4 times bigger than the chicken that we used to eat back in the 90s. You heard? So this place all out of order, man. And the scripture says that he knoweth that he have but a short time, because he's ruling right now, but pretty soon he's about to get knocked off that high horse. Go to the book of Isaiah. All right, sit in the dust, O daughter of Babylon, man. This place about to be down, and this place is going down, and guess who's gonna do it? The Messiah. All right, the only begotten Son. He coming back to destroy Babylon. You know, he not coming back to hand out roses and, you know, spray essential oils and all that. No, man, they basically murdered the Messiah, and he coming back for revenge. All right, and that's how you know reincarnation is real. because the Roman centurions that killed him and poked him and, you know, gave him a sponge of vinegar, he said he was gonna get them personally. So that gotta mean they back on this earth, and the Messiah is coming back in this time. It ain't gonna be, you know how people be saying, you know, people always tell me, well, that's not gonna be in my time. That's gonna be in a whole nother time. I'm gonna be dead from now. No, man. It's gonna happen this time, in this time. All right? You can't see that we in the last days. You got these people trying to teach little children about a drag queen superhero and all that. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? What is that? All right? You gotta work 12-hour shifts, and you look at your check about $1,200. Probably like $1,200 depending on where you at, but your rent high. Your rent like $2,000, $1,700. You hear me? Well, man, that's all I had, man. Call Lord and Wahawa Allah, Yahweh Bashim, Al Shah Shalom.